Okay, for this application problem, it says the moon travels around the Earth in an elliptical orbit, so it's not exactly circular. It's a little bit longer on one side than the other, with the Earth at one focus. The major axis and minor axis have lengths of 768,800 kilometers and 768,648 kilometers, respectively. The greatest one is known as an apogee, and that should be a parenthesis, not a zero, and the least perigee distance from the Earth center. So they labeled the smaller side is the perigee, which is the 7,000. Oh, they labeled it for you. Sorry, in blue. They already labeled it. And then it wants you to find the greatest distance of both of these. So how long is, let me color it for you. Just use green. They want this length, which is not exactly half, and they want this length right here. So we can say that 2a, the length of the major axis, is the 768,800. And we divide by 2, we find out that a is equal to 384,400. That a distance is this distance. This is a, and then that's a. They also tell me the length of the minor axis is 767,640. So I can divide by 2 and get b. B is going to be 383,820. That's this distance. This is b, and this is b. It says something very important. It says that the Earth is at one focus. So this Earth dot is a focus. So we know that the focus, or foci, to the center is called C's value. I have a major axis that's equal to 2a. Center to the vertex is equal to a. And so what I want is, I want a on this side, a plus c. It's the a length plus this little bit more right here. And this side is a minus c. I don't want to go all the way across. I want to go a and stop c. So I need to find c's value. So c squared equals a squared minus b squared. C squared is going to equal 768,800 squared plus 767,640 squared. So C equals the square root of those two things. So I'm going to grab a calculator and type it in. And when I do that, you should come out with the fact that C is equal to 21,108. And so now if I want to find my two answers, my apogee we wrote down was a plus c. That's going to equal my a value up here plus my c value right here, which should come out to be 405,508 kilometers. My perigee is a minus c, a minus my c value, which comes out to be 363,292 kilometers. So there's your two answers.
Hey, Lena. How are you? Good?
Eccentricity is how round this oval is or how stretched out the ellipse is. The closer E gets towards 0, the more of a circle it looks like. And the closer E gets to 1, the more it looks like an oval or an ellipse. So we have this formula that says E equals A over C. So in example 5, it says find the equation of the ellipse with vertices of 0, plus or minus 8, and eccentricity of 1/2. So if I draw this, there's dot, there's the other dot. Those are vertices, they're up and down. This is the center in the middle, so the center is 0, 0. And the equation I want to use is x minus h squared over the b squared plus y minus k squared over a squared. It goes up and down, so the a, the bigger things under the y stuff, equals 1. We know h and k are 0, 0. From a vertice to the center is called a, and we know that a equals 8. So the last thing I need to find is this b value. So I can write the equation. So I'm going to use what they gave me over here. This is supposed to equal c over a. But we know that a is not equal to 2. A is equal to 8. So e equals c over a, which equals 1/2. That means the fraction must reduce, which equals something over 8. Well, that's something if I cross multiply. 8 equals 2 times my question mark. Question mark has to equal 4. So this was a 4 over an 8. Now that I know that, I can use that to find my b value, because c squared equals a squared minus b squared. C squared, c equals my 4, and a equals my 8. So I get 16 equals, not 8, sorry, 64. Minus b squared, so I'm going to subtract the 64 over and square root. B is going to equal the square root of 48, which is 4 root 3. But regardless, I don't really need to do that because I'm going to square this. So b equals the square root of 48. And now I can write my equation. X squared over square root of 48 squared is 48, plus y minus 0 squared, so y squared over 64 equals 1. There's your equation.